and I am just sitting down to look at my budget. So if these are 3, how many more of these would you need? There you go. Bravo. Good morning, Seekers. I'm glad you found us today. It's Friday. I just finished up my bath and I'm checking on the kids. They have been working on their schoolwork. I don't know about their chores. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Eloise just reminded me that yesterday she hurt her ankle during our crazy little object lesson where we had her standing on the stool and I was being the evil grump. Apparently when the stool flipped out from under her, I don't know if we videotaped that or not. I think we may have. She twisted her ankle. So she still wants to go to tumbling today, and so she has asked me to doctor it up, and I'm about to go and do that. Is it the same as last time? So it's actually the inner and not the outer. Last time it was the outer. It's just that whole thing. Jasper, I'm literally videotaping her foot. Okay, I think I remember how to do it.
The last time I put my foot, she did it.
From the YouTube videos where we learned how. Always with KT tape, you want to anchor spot, so you kind of tear the paper to make an anchor spot. She says it's hurting all through here, so I'm just going to start with the inner side and hope that's good enough. So I'm going to anchor it right above the spot. And like I said, I'm no doctor, guys. I'm just trying to remember this. I don't know for sure if I'm like really smart about it. Also, you're going to want to anchor probably on the other side. So you do the same thing where you tear the paper like that. Well, I probably didn't need to do that. Oh, I should have left the paper on. Oh, see? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, man. Okay, there. We take this paper off. Leave that one on until you get to the spot. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little tension on it. I don't know how many percentages that is. And then when I get to where I want to anchor it, then I stop pulling and I anchor it with a 0 tension. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and then around the back. I feel the sun on me. It's not super warm, but it's not super cold. She doesn't think she needs a coat. I still think I need a coat. The chickens are over there squawking because they see us here ready to feed them. I was just going to mention that I just went in to make my first meal of the day. I don't usually eat because I do intermittent fasting. I usually don't eat until between 1 and 2 o'clock. And I just went to make my eggs and bacon that I normally make in the morning or in the afternoon. And I can't believe it. We are out of eggs. This is the first time we ran out of eggs all winter, which is kind of amazing considering last year we didn't have any eggs at all. Like, we were lucky if we got like 1 egg every 3 days. So I'm hoping I'll find at least 3 eggs for my breakfast. If not, I'm going to have to pick something else to eat. But yeah, that's why we're out here collecting eggs. Well, we do it anyway, but doing it before I get to eat because I'm starving. Put shoes. Don't you ever come out here? I've been huge forever.
That's a rooster.
I know. Hey, let them eat, Jasper. Don't catch them. Let them eat. I haven't been able to get near a rooster in weeks. I highly doubt you guys could catch one of those roosters. They are big old boys. As she walks up to and picks up a rooster. Of course. Really? Ah, didn't last very long.
I got one.
But she caught one. There, Ruby's got one. Yeah, it is. Absolutely is. Look at the feet. Look at the tails.
It's not as big as that one.
Let me look at its leg. See if he's watermelon. No. I don't know. I think the purple went away.
This chicken is so soft.
Oh, yeah. Rooster catching time. Don't get too attached to those roosters. You know they're going to be dinner. That's literally why we have them.
But they're huge.
But they also protect the flock.
One I really wanted to keep.
We do actually have rooster collars on them because we will get called on if I probably have mentioned that before, but they cannot crow or we will get in trouble because we're not supposed to have roosters, even out here in our rural area, unless they're in a glass enclosed thing. And as you well know, we got no enclosures at all, let alone glass enclosed. Yes, our rabbit hutch, even like that was what happened with the snow.
Mommy, Jasper's
We were storing the food in there during the winter to keep it dry, and
chicken's baby chicks.
okay, yeah, and the thing blew down in the last storm. So, yay! All of our stuff is falling apart right now, and so we can't really afford to get a whole glass enclosure for these roosters, especially since we're only planning to keep them long enough to eat them. They are getting nice and big, and it is sad to think about maybe having, because they're just so pretty to look at, and they're so nice. You can see the girls just picked them up just fine. So crazy, and they haven't spurred anyone, so they're super nice. So even if we didn't need them, we could probably find homes for them pretty well. Anyway, gonna get back at it, get them fed, and get me fed. Random egg outside the box. How many inside? Let's see.
I saw one. I only saw one.
Oh, one. Darn it, one of the eggs is broken. That one that was outside the box. I don't know if it froze or, I don't know, but I'm going to have to, I'll just check it on the ground and let them eat it. So, Ruby says this is a chicken. It doesn't have a crow collar, and she keeps seeming like she's trying to crow but can't.
But there's like no collar on it.
I don't know, she kind of just made a little bit of a noise, but yeah, it seems like she's trying to make noise and she can't. She doesn't have like, oh my heck. She doesn't have like a big lump on her neck anywhere, does she? Like it's blocking her crop, like her crop's full. It doesn't really seem like it. Oh, she's running away. When we threw the other one on the ground, the yolk was completely frozen. So yeah, I don't know if any of these other ones are frozen, but there's a lot. Whoa, there's a lot. Yesterday there was only 3, and now there's like so many. What on earth? Plus the broken one, that's 11. That's amazing. I guess they're starting to lay again. Woohoo!
Where'd Draper fell off? This is like raining. Whoa. Whoa. Can I try that? Yeah.
Put it on the ground so that they can have fun pecking and scratching at it. But we also filled up their tubs in here and in their coop with the mash, so they have plenty. And of course, the scraps that we threw out from the kitchen.
Don't stump it all.
That's all right. As you can see, we are down to the bottom of the barrel. This mash container is empty too, and we had to go buy a bag of mash at IFA to get us through this week. But tomorrow, we are going down to the feed store to fill these babies up for our first chicken seed fill up of the year. As you can see, like some of these are teeny little eggs. They actually have about the same amount of egg inside, but they're smaller. They just have less egg white. They have the same yolk, weigh almost the same. But you can see there's 4 of them today, and that means 4 of our new laying hens are laying for sure, which is awesome. What's really strange is how hard the new chicken eggs are to crack. You can see, like I've popped the whole shell. I don't know if you can see. I've popped the whole shell, and that inner lining thing just will not give. And I don't know how I'm going to get the egg out of here. So now I have my food, and I am just sitting down to look at my budget. So this, what I say, it's a projection. It's like I kind of know what I'm going to have to work with, and I give a projection of like what it might be. And so now I'm going to sit down and decide on the reality. As I'm going through, I see a couple of things that have kind of changed. So my tithing, we ended up making a little bit more than was expected. So my tithing needs to be up, I think, $10. And I noticed the house payment escrow has gone up, and it is now $14.16. So I'm going to need to adjust that. This has already gone through. This has already gone through. This has already gone through. I think that's all that I've already gone through. Then I have my food and my caffeine budget. This is just for soda. I know, isn't that ridiculous? $150 every 2 weeks for soda, but it is what it is. And I projected that we would be under, but we ended up making, like I said, more than we were expecting. So I have a little bit more to work with for like extras and stuff. So I'm going to start working on that. And then I need to do some grocery shopping, but I don't know if I'm going to get out in time today. I'm working on it, and we're out of everything, but I just don't know if I'm going to get to the store. I'm doing my best. Here we are in the car getting ready to go to dance. I guess I didn't make it to the grocery store. It just wasn't in the cards. I got too many things to try and do in one day. So I guess Dave is going to pick up what we need for dinner tonight, and then we're going to do it tomorrow or something. Try and fit it in amongst our billion other things. But I did get the budget re-evaluated, redone, and the only thing I have left to do is to allocate the extra funds. So we budget just Dave's money, and anything extra like YouTube money or whatever we use to, it's kind of like a sinking fund that we basically burn through because we never save. But we have a list like a mile long of things that have to be done. So we still have to decide what we're doing with that. But I got that done, so I guess that's somewhat productive, even though we don't have any food. The kids are suffering with cheese sticks for snacks and fruit snacks. She doesn't like that kind of fruit snacks. Don't blame me, Dad bought them. I just said fruit snacks, and that's what he bought. They don't like the Walmart ones. All right, well, we'll catch you later. Hi, Virginia. That would be you.
Eloise, you can explain to her why Oliver can park back there.
Oh, okay.
She
Bye.
wants to know.
Okay.
Yes, he's a TA.
Oliver can park back there because he's a paid teacher. All the paid teachers can park there.
You scared me.
Sorry.
So Rani can park there?
Technically, if she has a car. Yeah.
What?
Why are your seatbelt off? We're leaving. Get it back on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, So how was your class and meditation session? Did you think about something majorly amazing during meditation?
Well, I fell asleep.
You did? You got that worn out from your exercise that you had to go fall asleep, huh? Alright, well we gotta go get Virginia and drop Eloise off with Grammy. Okay, go and get them. Fun of Grammys!
I asked you when you were going to be here right as you pulled up.
Oh, you just messaged me?
Yes.
Oh, I'll check it. That's funny. Welcome back, Virginia.
I'm just chilling with Grammy.
Cool.
I saw her outside. Someone's like, she's born every month.
Buddy, it's about bedtime, don't you think? How much more tablet time are you gonna have? Just a couple more minutes. Alright, well, can you say goodnight to the Seekers?
Good night.
No.
Thank you for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and seek you to find Seekers. Find us later.